Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Good morning, sir.
So you're charged with two cases. You're charged with terroristic threat. You're also charged with assault of a family member. Looks like you guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 13-month deferred. That is a type of probation that if you successfully complete it, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. You can't tell people it was dismissed. It doesn't get dismissed. You take a probation. If you complete it successfully, you don't end up with a conviction on your record. This is extremely important. The other thing that you need to understand is that with this case, there's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's an affirmative finding of family violence.
Yes, sir.
You ever pick up another case like this, you will be looking at a third-degree felony, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. And it doesn't.
Did you catch that? The law doesn't just cover knockdown, drag-out fights. Even a painful squeeze of someone's arm can land you a felony. What do you think? Should something that minor carry prison time? Or is the law smart for setting such a strict boundary?
Have to be something where it's a drag down fight where there's fists and this. No. All you have to do is squeeze someone's arm enough to where it hurts. Boom. You're looking at a third-degree felony. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's any pain. Pain is a very loose term. It's not what you think, it's what the other person perceives. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, for you to complete this successfully, you must do what's called a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what conditions you may need. You must do substance abuse treatment. You must also do what's called a BIP class. That's a Batter's Intervention Prevention Program. This is a difficult one. You have to go and do a class once a week for 18 weeks. If you fail to appear for the class, they're going to kick you out, and I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. 16 hours of community service, no threatening or harassing abusive contact with a Mr. Pipkins, no drugs, no alcohol, $100 donation one time to the family violence. It says family violence provider, or should it be?
Call it center, Judge. Call it me center.
Should it be the Houston Area Women's Center?
Let me see, Your Honor.
I've never heard of.
I mean, it's just language that would include things like Houston Area Women's Center or any organization.
Okay.
And we need to work on wording.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. So if
Houston
It's
Area
just-
Women's Center, Judge.
Yeah, any
can you put it to
organization.
Houston Women's Center? No weapons as well. I'll make you a deal. I would prefer him to do a class instead of the 16 hours community service. So perhaps like a effective decision-making class in lieu of that at his choice, if he would prefer to do that. A more menial tasks, picking up guard, it makes no sense. I'd rather you learn something from this, and like an effective decision-making class is something that you can do at your leisure instead of just doing menial work it makes no sense.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And
This is the judge laying it down. Mess up even once, and boom, straight back to jail. This is what's known as zero tolerance probation. No wiggle room, no excuses. High stakes, right?
I'll make you another deal, Mr. Martinez.
Yes, sir.
If you're clean, if you're nice to everybody, you get your classes done quick, I'll take you off in half the time as a reward for you doing well. But I want you to understand, if you pick up a new case, if you don't do your stuff on time, if something else happens, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. You were looking at an entire year if you violate this probation. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Well, it's not hard. 90% no self-control. That's why they're in custody. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you enter into this agreement with us, you are stuck with us until you complete it or unless it gets revoked. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, like I said, as an added incentive, you can be done with this thing in 7 months if you do really well and kick butt. All right?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty, sir.
I will not find you guilty. I'll withhold it for 13 months. So you work at PetSmart.
Yes, sir.
It reduces fees. All right. It's never about the money. I don't care about the money. So don't worry about the money. Just do what you say you're going to do. Be nice. Don't pick up any new cases. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Good luck, Mr. Murphy.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. D.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Joe.
I'm here on Cesar Hernandez.
Okay.
Your Honor, we are still working on getting everything in for the PTI. You talked to him last week.
He promised that he was going to have the payment in, and then someone came in last week, late Friday, saying, "Oh, we need more time." I'm like,
I wonder if I could explain. And he's here too to explain too. He said you had offered him, he told you he didn't get his check till Thursday and that you offered him, okay, then after that, we'll set it. Instead of setting it for the next money, they set it for this money. So he came today, but
Okay.
his check doesn't come till this Thursday. And that was the whole purpose. Then as
I
far as
see. Okay.
the machine, I said, well, what about the machinery? You have to still get the interlock. He said, well, I don't have any money for that. I'm still waiting to get money to pay for that as well. Because the original was to pay the DA fee for the PTI. That was going to take a large part of his payment of his check. So that is what we were working on, Your Honor. And I can bring him up here. He seems pretty credible and he's trying to get that done.
So when do you want?
Well, he wanted to, I can bring him up here because he's working on putting the interlock device in. Can I bring him here? So you can see? Sir, he knows that your check.
So you get paid what day?
This Thursday.
It's
This
Thursday.
Thursday coming
Okay.
up. Last time we came in, I stayed behind because I saw the reset form instead of third. And I believe you said roll over to this money coming up. I can get, the machine this week and then I can for sure pay the DA fee on Thursday. I pay my bills today and if I could, I would, I know it's been.
I believe you. So do you want to do Thursday? So we can reset you to Monday then?
Good, I really appreciate it.
Okay, we'll set you to Monday.
Okay, thank
But
you.
you got to have it all done by then, huh?
Yeah,
Right?
yes, Your Honor, I
So
got
you
it.
pay the DA fee and then have the interlock.
Okay, yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so but
Interlock.
call today for the interlock. Don't wait till Thursday
Okay,
because you need a couple days to make the appointment
okay, so I'll
or
set
for
it.
the interlock.
I think I contacted the lawyer's office. I think I signed the one for the interlock. I signed the affidavit for the no driving, so I'm trying to get the portable one.
Okay, but regardless though, you got to call to make the appointment to go
Okay.
get that portable today for the upcoming week.
Okay.
Don't wait till Thursday or Friday to call to make an appointment because they may be booked. And then they may say, well, we don't have anything for another week. So that's what I'm saying. Call today to make the appointment. And then when you go get it, you pay for it to get it installed,
Okay,
whether it be Thursday or Friday or whatever day you want to do it.
take care of it. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you,
All
Your Honor.
right. We got you, Joe. Thanks. Just let Victoria know, huh? Yeah. Chuck, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 6 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you have done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Whenever you get pulled over, an officer, the first thing they do is they look at your criminal history. If they come to your window, they smell alcohol, and then they look you up and with a prior to DWI, it's probably not going to go well for you. Do you understand? Shh. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. So if you're not in this country with permission, you do that kind of time, you can almost rest assured that you'll get an immigration detainer. Do you understand? What I'm trying to impart to you is that if you want to drink, don't get into a car. Even a sip of alcohol, you're going to end up with us. You're giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. You understand? Do you still want to do this?
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'll find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Good luck to you, sir. All right.
Judge, what about the,
CC.
is it true that he had a,
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it true or untrue that you had a 0.15 or above in your breath test or blood test?
That's what came out of that.
That's probably the most honest courtroom exchange ever. Do you like jail? No. Good, you're not supposed to. Classic. But here's the real question. Do short jail stints actually change behavior? Or is it just a temporary scare tactic? What do you think?
Is it true or untrue?
Yes, it's true.
Okay, all right, guys, good luck. How's jail?
Como caí en la cárcel.
¿Cómo te gusta la cárcel? ¿Cómo te gusta? ¿Te gusta la cárcel?
No, no me gusta.
No, I don't like it.
Good.
Muy
You're
bien.
not supposed to.
Dale.
No.
The idea is that we want our community safe. And when you endanger our community, there are places that we have for you. I will tell you now that it appears your lawyer is telling me that you've made an immigration bond. And let me tell you that you are extremely lucky that that has happened. If you become a danger, I'm going to revoke this bond. I'm going to put you back into jail. And I'm going to tell you that if you get your immigration bond revoked, that's a lot of money that you're going to lose. So when you get out there in the free world, make the right decisions. Do not pick up any new cases. And I now am going to put bond conditions on you. If you violate these conditions, then I'm going to revoke your bond and put you back in custody.
¿Piensa?
Do you understand?
Era en custodia. ¿Usted lo entiende?
Sí.
Yes.
You're not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case.
That's
You're
right.
not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. You will also not be in possession of weapons as well. You understand these conditions?
¿Usted entiende estas condiciones?
Sí.
Yes.
You must also remain in constant contact with your lawyer,
Cuénteme.
and your lawyer will tell you when you have to come back to court. If he tells me that he's unable to get a hold of you because you're playing games or you take off going somewhere, I'm going to revoke the bond and issue a warrant for your arrest. You're going to be called upon to do random drug and alcohol testing. If you fail to show up for the testing, then a warrant for your arrest will be issued. Okay? We will have you sign conditions indicating that you understand and that you're going to comply with these conditions.
Mira estas condiciones.
And after that, you'll be free to go.
Oh, thank you, Judge.
All right?
That's
Okay.
good.
Esta señorita.
Yes, smart.
On the jail docket. If you miss a test again, I'm going to revoke your bond. Do you understand? We have bond conditions in place. You're supposed to follow these conditions. I'm giving you notice now. Your excuses mean nothing. I'm giving you a pass now, but it's not going to happen again. I'm sending you for a test now. If this happens again, I'm going to end up probably revoking your bond. Do you understand? Okay?
Is there a way I can get a test closer to where I am? Because I don't.
I'm sending you for a test now.
Okay.
That's what's going to happen now. If you fail to go test, if you fail to show up, I'm going to revoke your bond. Do you understand? Okay, good luck. Thanks, Connor.